What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Hey, Jaguar Wright is live as we speak. It is 4 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines, man. I gotta lay down and take a nap, man. I'm opposite. I'm still on the United States time, and I should be asleep. I've been up since 1 o'clock doing reactions, man, because we behind. But check this out, man. I can't be, but I believe that I can talk one of these days. Check this out, man. Bryshere grades Diddy's dramas exposed. What really holding him back? What is really holding him back? I mean, he played it. Oh my God. Here go another one. We're gonna put these together. Cat Williams is gonna say Cat Williams reveal how Bryshere grade was used, and Bryshere grade Diddy's drama exposed. We're gonna put both of these together. Shout out to Cat Williams. Put Cat Williams in the daggone title, and you are back. Booyah! Check it out. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, baby. Look, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, because we are helping feed people. This channel is about helping people, man. So if you want to ride help with a brother, I ain't gonna let you down, man. I ain't gonna be like all these other people. They already got dirt on me. It's clean as shit. My haters got dirt on me, and it's clean as I don't know what. Go look at what kind of dirt they got on me, and they attacked the wrong thing. My music's. I play 5 instruments, and damn it, I'm good at it. And that's right, I can brag. I'm 50. I'm going to turn 59. I'm in the Philippines because of it's my birthday, right? I got bass guitar, lead guitar, folk guitar, little drum thing, keyboards, and all that stuff here. So would you ask yourself this? Why would somebody buy $80,000 worth of recording equipment and they don't know what the hell they doing? Only a hater would think that somebody would. I don't have $80,000 to just throw into some equipment and I don't know what I'm doing. That was the stupidest thing you ever said out of your mouth, haters. Anyway, oh, here go the headphones. I can't hear myself. Can't hear myself here. Don't nobody care about your microphone. You right about that. Don't nobody care about the microphone. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy.
Bryshere grade to Diddy. It looks like fans just connected Bryshere grade to Diddy's alleged shenanigans, and unfortunately, it's not good news. Diddy's trial is getting closer.
You better keep him with Will Smith's shenanigans.
It looks like fans just connected Bryshere grade to Diddy's alleged shenanigans, and unfortunately, it's not good news. Diddy's trial is getting closer by the day, and fans are starting to do some digging. And the things we're finding out, well, let's just say it's not making Diddy look any better. Diddy has been accused many times in the past of allegedly forcing younger artists into uncomfortable situations, and fans are now convinced that Bryshere might be one of those young men. It looks like the signs were right under our noses the entire time, and y'all need to be sat for this, because this story is going to get pretty wild. At this point, it's pretty clear that we're deep in the surviving Diddy era. Bryshere Gray, who shot to fame as 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 on Empire, had everybody wondering what happened to him. One minute, he's one of the breakout stars of a hit show, and the next, crickets. But according to the streets, his exit from the spotlight wasn't exactly by choice. Word is, some powerful folks, allegedly including Diddy, pushed him out, and he was left with no other choice but to do an OnlyFans. When Empire wrapped, people expected Bryshere to level up and really take off.
Really? You mean to tell me that if you can't make it in Hollywood, you gotta jerk in front of a video and get people to pay you money? Really? I'm just learning about, because of him, people started telling me about the OnlyFans page or whatever it's called. What is it called again? I never even knew nothing about the fans only.
Some powerful folks, allegedly including Diddy, pushed him out, and he was left with no other choice but to do an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Fans only. OnlyFans. Man, get out of here, man. You don't need to do that. Oh my God. And they one clip showed the clips from his page or something.
Empire wrapped, people expected Bryshere to level up and really take off. Instead, his career seemed to stall and it never worked out for him. Considering that he had a lot of resources at his disposal, this was quite confusing. I mean, Bryshere was already connected before he even got on Empire. As a teenager, he met Charlie Mack, who eventually became his manager. Charlie pulled some strings in Hollywood and got Bryshere an online audition for Empire, which landed him the role that made him a household name. Unfortunately, that fame didn't last the way folks hoped.
Man, does he got any talent? Nobody talking about that. Does he have any talent? Because I think somebody semi-groomed him and said, look here, man, if you willing to lay down with a couple other men, I can make your career blow up like a champ. What? Me and all I gotta do is, because he kind of down with that. He think then he decide he don't want to do it no more. He shot his own self in the foot. That's what happened. I'm gonna tell you that.
Few weeks after Bryshere landed his role on Empire, Charlie Mack introduced him to none other than Will Smith. From there, they built what seemed like a solid mentor-mentee bond, and let's be real, having someone like Will Smith in your corner should have been a major win for a young actor trying to make it in Hollywood. But instead of opening doors, that connection ended up taking Bryshere down a dangerous path. Allegedly, Will linked Bryshere up with Diddy since Bryshere had dreams of becoming a rapper. Will thought he was doing him a favor by introducing him to someone with real music industry power, but knowing what we know now about both Diddy and Will, yeah, major red flags. In hindsight,
Will Smith don't know music. Which one of them know music better? Think about it. Parents just don't understand. Who knows more about music, Will Smith or Diddy? I'm asking y'all. Because it ain't like Diddy produced music. He hire producers. Diddy don't write music. He hire writers. He don't know how to engineer, mix, or master. At least Will Smith got a DJ that can DJ. Jazzy Jeff can do all the DJing part, the music part. Does Will Smith write his own lyrics? That's a yes or no, man. That's all I want to know. Or majority of the time, does he write his own lyrics, or do he co-produce something? Will Smith knows just about music than Diddy. Diddy fake his I don't know what when it come down to the music, young. I tear your tail up. Tear you a new one when it come down to doing this music. I done practice instruments I hate playing to figure out this thing called music. And I know one thing, I think Will Smith will kick his tail. So why is Will Smith introducing him so he can do some music when Will Smith can teach him? Will Smith don't have the skills to mold and get this man to strip down to his underwear for other rich men like Diddy does. Puff Daddy got special skills. That's why he was so good. He had special skills to get people to change their mind. That's the way Uncle, I done summed all this stuff up, man. Puffy had special skills to make them little kids, fresh meat, change their mind for these million dollar people that love to little boys or males. I don't know. It's a wide, freaky, crazy fetish
dreams of becoming a rapper. Will thought he was doing him a favor by introducing him to someone with real music industry power, but knowing what we know now about both Diddy and Will, yeah, major red flags. In hindsight, Bryshere probably should have run the other way, but back then, nobody really knew the full extent of what Diddy was into, and Bryshere truly believed he was in good hands. He thought this was his big break, being mentored by Will Smith and getting support from Diddy. It felt like a fast track to superstardom, but instead, it may have been the beginning of his downfall. For context, rumors about Diddy and Will Smith being on the down low have been swirling for over 2 decades. It's not new tea. Multiple folks in the industry have come forward over the years, hinting at some behind the scenes hanky-panky involving other men in the business. But here's where things go from messy to downright disturbing. The most troubling accusations aren't just about secret relationships. There have been serious allegations suggesting that Diddy and Will may have crossed some major lines with men who didn't consent to whatever was going on. Jaguar Wright also claimed that Will had affairs with multiple younger men in the industry. According to her, he plays the mentor card but then turns it into a relationship drama that leaves these guys totally shook, and she named Bryshere as one of his victims.
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray.
Bryshere Gray.
Left that house
Bryshere.
screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed dog.
It really made you rethink the whole mentorship situation. Like, what kind of mentoring was Will actually doing with Bryshere? And then on top of that, he supposedly introduced him to Diddy for some music guidance, yet Bryshere's music career never saw the light of day. That was sus from the jump. We were talking about two of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, Diddy and Will Smith. If they had truly been backing Bryshere like they claimed, his name should have been everywhere. Albums, features, tours, you name it. But instead, he faded into the background, and all that was left were whispers and shady stories. Something definitely hadn't added up behind the scenes. You didn't get co-signed by two industry giants and then disappear, unless there was way more to the story than anyone was letting on. Also, let's not forget that Diddy has been under investigation by the feds for allegedly being intimate with younger men without the consent of the men. According to reports, during a debriefing session with federal investigators, James Roseman, the music manager turned kingpin, was reportedly questioned about the preference of entertainers, including whether Sean Diddy Combs was having intimate relationships with underage boys, according to a U.S. District Court filing. But it wasn't until Cassie dropped that bombshell lawsuit that Diddy finally got unmasked as the villain he'd been hiding all along. Sis did not hold back. She spilled everything, including how Diddy allegedly had a thing for male escorts and would force her to take part in these wild freak-offs, sometimes just watching, other times being pressured to join in. Cassie's bravery cracked the door wide open. Her lawsuit gave other alleged victims the strength to come forward, and since then, we've seen a growing list of people speaking out about the they say they endured at Diddy's hands. One of the most detailed accounts came from producer Lil Rod, who claimed Diddy not only essayed him, but also encouraged his crew to do the same. And honestly, the way Lil Rod described it sounds similar to what folks say Diddy and Will allegedly did to Bryshere. The patterns are way too close for comfort. Speaking of Bryshere, things really took a turn for the worse after Empire ended. While a lot of people chalked it up to him just making bad choices, there were others who believed his behavior was a response to the trauma he went through in the industry. After the show, Bryshere actually released a few tracks that did pretty well, and he even had plans to go on tour. But out of nowhere, it was like the industry turned its back on him. He started losing movie roles, his music stopped getting played, and no one wanted to work with him. At the time, the rumor was that he had pissed off some powerful people by refusing to play the game, and that's what got him quietly blacklisted. And now, with everything coming to light, it's looking more and more like those rumors weren't so far-fetched after all. His experience clearly left him deeply traumatized, which lines up with what Jaguar Wright once said about Will Smith. Remember when she claimed that Will acts like he's mentoring young men, only to allegedly force them into situations that leave them emotionally wrecked? Yeah, Bryshere definitely seemed like someone who had been through it. He was visibly shaken and started spiraling not long after. Things hit a breaking point in July 2020 when a dramatic situation unfolded. A woman named Candace reportedly ran into the street, desperately flagging down a stranger for help. She told them she was a victim of domestic violence and that her husband had been physically aggressive toward her. The Good Samaritan took her straight to the police station, where she revealed that her husband was none other than Bryshere Gray.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Up first tonight, we're following breaking news in the arrest of Bryshere Gray, one of the stars of the hit show Empire. Tonight, we're seeing hours of new video from his July arrest that ended with his wife flagging down police and telling them the actor had assaulted her for hours inside their Goodyear home.
She told the police that
Wait a minute. She did what for hours?
From his July arrest that ended with his wife flagging down police and telling them the actor had assaulted her for hours inside their Goodyear home.
She told the police that Bryshere had allegedly laid his hands on her, even choking her until she passed out. She claimed their argument had escalated when she confronted him about how he had been cheating on her, and this sent him into a rage.
The alleged crime, brutal. Gray's wife calling 911 after escaping him at a Goodyear QT, claiming Gray punched her hundreds of times, strangled her, and threatened her with a knife.
The fallout from that incident was intense. Bryshere ended up facing a felony aggravated assault charge, plus misdemeanor and disorderly conduct. When his mugshot hit the internet, it went viral fast, and folks couldn't help but notice how different he looked from the polished star they remembered. The conversation quickly turned to speculation about possible, with many pointing out how worn down he appeared. Eventually, he pled guilty to the DV charge and was sentenced to 10 days in county jail and 3 years of probation. After that, Bryshere really tried to get his career back on track. He was auditioning like a brand new actor, showing up hungry, humble, and even offering to take huge pay cuts just to get back on the set. But the industry blackball was real. The blacklist he was under ran so deep, it didn't matter how hard he fought, Hollywood wasn't letting him back in. Eventually, things got so bad that Bryshere went broke and ended up homeless, with no roles coming in and no real way to support himself, he had to find another way to make money, and that's when he turned to OnlyFans. At first, when pictures and clips started leaking online, fans were in complete denial. Most people thought it had to be AI, because surely that couldn't be 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 out here doing that. But nope, Bryshere confirmed it himself by posting even more content on Twitter, making it crystal clear that yes, he was officially an OF star now. And let's just say his Twitter bio, is definitely not the PG version of the Bryshere we knew back then. Well, fans are holding Diddy responsible for this, and they commented, "This is so heartbreaking for Bryshere. I can only imagine how all this impacted his life. I hope him and other victims are able to heal and gain justice through all this. And I hate that the industry is like this. People can't practice their craft without the expectation of possibly being a or all victims need to speak up, and the predators need to be exposed and pay the consequences so they don't continue hurting people." This is a heartbreaking situation, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do you believe Bryshere, or do you think that he's just capitalizing on Diddy's scandal for clout and attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
You know what I think, man, for real? I think that I think my man probably, I don't know, had a behind the I got a behind the scene thing with Will Smith. Allegedly, I don't know. And I just want to be down with Will Smith. I ain't no freak. I don't want to have multiple partners. This is my man talking. Imagine this. Imagine he's saying, "Man, I don't want to be sleeping with all these men. I don't even want to sleep with Puffy. Puffy got to be the last one, so Puffy can break him real good." Because Will and the rest of them, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it ain't that much money in the music industry. The real money is getting fresh meat. The real money is getting fresh meat. The people who know the answers to these, what I'm saying, is Usher, Justin Bieber, Ray J. These people know the answer. Rick Ross, Meek. I really think that these men in the business of music, I really think they get their money doing favors for rich folks. And I think they was trying to get him to do more. He have already proven that he got a thing for other men and stuff, He already proved that he a down low type dude. That's what I think. He proved that. I mean, no matter what you want to say, bruh, you a little under the you in the closet, or you go both ways, or they say down low. Down low. There's a lot of them out there, so I mean, you got to point out somebody say they down low. But the long story short is this: he might be down low, but he down low for one person or maybe two people. That's it. I don't know these people. I ain't trying to sleep with people I don't know. So you're not to get this money. So Will Smith and Diddy cut him off. You mean to tell me I'm trying to groom you to make these millions? I cut you all the way off. I'm controlling stuff. Cut him off. He ain't one of us. Everybody else that cut him off got sore behinds. So they they got sore behinds, right? So they know what they had to do to get there. So I'm gonna cut him off. I'm gonna be part of the cutoff team because I got a sore behind. Yeah, I think that's what happened, man. This dude doing a fans only page. God dang, what kind of fame is that? That ain't no fame. Anybody can do a fans only page. Where's your talent, brother? What kind of talent you have? Focus on that. Oh man, let me get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it slow. Become a patron, man. I'm on vacation in the Philippines. I've been showing a lot of the stuff on the Patreon and everything. Shout out to Tyson Roberts. I done actually show video clips and stuff of me visiting Tyson, and I thought he was in San Francisco, but come find out he in Sacramento. But yeah, I got information. I mean, different things, me flying and everything. As a patron, I got a lot of stuff for free for Patreon. So become a patron, help support the channel, because we are seriously helping people. We have fed people, and we got fundraisers and different things that we are doing to help people. So with that being said, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Let me know if you're an ender, meaning that you made it to the end of this video. You hear my voice right now. You are what making this video, what making our channel grow. Peace out.